So Sean, you need to tell me, why is everyone moving to Newport Beach?
Because I came from there.
Because they want to be close to the essence of Sean when he was a little baby
A wee
boy.
lad.
A wee lass.
Yes, I know that's
lad.
on top.
Lad, sorry.
I know, I was like, what?
But anyways.
Yes.
In this video.
Enough about me.
Yes, enough about Sean. Anyways, in this video we're going to talk about the top 3 reasons why people are moving to Newport Beach, California, and then as a bonus, we're going to talk about the #1 reason why people are not moving. So stay tuned.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Dezahd.
And I'm Courtney Dezahd, and we're with Keller Williams Realty right here in Orange County, California. And if this is your first time to the channel, are you laughing at me?
No, this is fine.
Okay. Don't forget to press on the subscribe button, and don't forget to press on the little bell so you're notified every time that we upload a new video.
And if you're watching this channel, you're probably thinking, wow, I love Orange County. I love the glitz. I love the glamour. I love the weather. I want to pack up my bags. I want to move out there now. And I totally get that. So what you want to do is reach out to me and my team, because we will be your eyes and ears on the ground. So what you want to do is you want to either give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back. So let's talk about reason number 3. And I would say, most beach cities, across, through the California coastline, if you have ever been to California, you may notice that they're kind of inconvenient in terms of being able to get there. They're kind of, I come from San Diego and I love La Jolla. It's a beautiful beach city, but I hate driving into La Jolla. It is so inconvenient. The traffic is just horrendous. It's just kind of a nightmare. So I would say that the number 3 reason why people decide that they want to move to Newport Beach is convenience. So talk about how Newport Beach is different from a lot of other beach cities in California.
Yeah, so let's just say it's next door neighbor, right? So Laguna Beach, Newport Beach and Laguna Beach kind of vie for this very just appealing, desirable beach cities, right? And the thing is that Laguna Beach is very hard, very inconvenient to get to.
Yeah.
Whereas Newport Beach,
because you have to go down Laguna Canyon Road, and it's just like a nightmare. It seems like you're driving forever. The traffic can just get horrendous.
Yes, it's it's not exactly. It can just back up like crazy. It's not the. Obviously you have Pacific Coast Highway, but it's just not the most convenient. Let's just put it that way.
It's honestly once you're there are a few cities in the world that are better than Laguna Beach,
yes.
But it's just the convenience factor is not its best.
Amazing city, but convenience is not one of its selling points. Let's put it that way. And whereas Newport Beach is also one of these very desirable, very, very desirable areas in the world. But what's nice about Newport is that it's actually rather convenient. So you have the 55 freeway that turns into Newport Boulevard, and this is runs right through Newport. So one, you have a freeway that's ending very close to Newport Beach itself, but then you have Newport Coast Drive. You have Jamboree, MacArthur. You have a lot, and these roads are actually very wide roads. It's not like they're almost freeways themselves. They're 8 lanes. Possibly 10 lanes in some spots. Yeah. So these are very big arteries that go through Newport. So it's very convenient. Not to say that all of Newport's convenient. And if convenience is is something important to you, want to reach out to us because we can kind of help you kind of decide, okay, where within Newport would work for you. However, a lot of Newport is very accessible.
And I would also say one thing that makes Newport convenient is that it is also near to one huge commercial center in Orange County is in Newport Beach, Newport Center, and then it's right near the airport area, which is another huge commercial center, and then it borders to Irvine, which is the largest, business area in all of Orange County. So you have tons and tons of companies that are headquartered either in Newport or very close to Newport.
So that's a good point, because John Wayne Airport, which is a regional airport, but really it's almost a cross between an international airport and a regional airport. It's technically international because it goes to Canada and Mexico, but really doesn't go any farther beyond that. However, for as small of an airport as it is, by landmass and stuff, tons of passengers go through there, and it's really, a great airport compared to
LAX, which is a nightmare.
So when you compare the two, whenever we can fly out of John Wayne Airport, if it works, we're taking that every time.
99% of the time.
Yeah, and surprisingly, the cost is actually not dramatically different than LAX. So pro tip. If you can fly into John Wayne Airport, do that, because it's just so much better than LAX. But then, so Newport actually borders part of John Wayne Airport, so it's right there. And then on top of that, again, it's just, yeah, like you have the jobs, like a lot of jobs are actually within Newport or very, very close by. I mean, Irvine is the biggest job center in, Orange County, and it borders Newport Beach, so Newport Beach is right next to it. Newport Beach itself has several job centers, and and then again, it's just really, really, really convenient.
So the number 2 reason, and this is an obvious one, is that with Newport Beach, you get the beach lifestyle, right? You get this absolutely stunning, gorgeous beach. You get all of the, the water activities that come along with it. I mean, you just get this phenomenal water lifestyle that's really like year round.
And also, beach, just saying beach lifestyle is kind of selling it short, because Newport, it just has water as a general backdrop for everything. Because if you are into the nature and stuff, you have the Back Bay, which is honestly it's beautiful, and it's just a large nature preserve. It's a huge vital place for like a part of the birds' migration path when they're going north to south or south to north. But so you have that, but then just below that, or a little just towards the coast a little bit, then you have Newport Harbor, and now this is harbor living, and this is where the harbor part is almost better than the beach part, depending on because there's lots of beaches in California, but very few harbors match Newport's harbor itself, because it's one of the largest non-commercial harbors in the country. And just again, we were on a little harbor cruise, and just looking at the homes that are along the harbor, or it's just such a beautiful. It's so beautiful. It is so nice, and it's not just you can obviously you can go kayaking there, you can go rowing there, you can have like a little dinghy, you can have a little sailboat, sailing's big, motorboats. Like it's just honestly, it is really, really nice. It's really hard, and it's crazy because part of Newport Beach, like along the peninsula, like it's about 200 yards between the harbor and the beach, and these are some of the best beaches in the world. So then now you have Newport's beaches, which is a great surfing mecca. On top of that, it's a nice wide beaches, so it's not like this narrow little strip. So it's nice wide beaches, and it just has everything covered.
Yeah, for sure. And the number 1 reason,
shocker.
Yes, you're probably not gonna be shocked by it, is the weather in Newport Beach is just spectacular.
Yes, we may have talked about in different videos different cities with their weather. Okay, Newport Beach's weather is again any coastal city, really, Newport Beach's weather in Southern California is unbelievable. It is so good. I mean, it's just absolutely just beautiful weather. Pretty much, I mean, all year round. I mean, it's really, really nice weather.
It just really never gets. I never say never. I mean, there are rare occasions where
that La Nina got a little chilly.
Where it gets too hot or too cold. And the cold is actually, to me, the most surprising thing, because it'll be, cold for our standards, right?
Yes.
Maybe 5 miles away, and then in Irvine, let's say, and then you come into Newport Beach and you're like, wow, it doesn't seem as cold, and this is, December or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's just because the ocean moderates it, it just never really gets that cold, and it never really gets that hot. And if it's really hot in Newport, and the rest of the county is just going through
baking.
Some sort of weird heat wave. It's one of those weekends. It seems to always happen on a 3-day weekend. one of the last 3-day weekends of the summer. Then it's 110 degrees for 3 days, and then in Newport it's hot. But that's the only time.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of houses in Newport that don't even have an air conditioner, and these are certainly houses that could afford an air conditioner. It's just truly not necessary for the vast majority. Again, there might be that weekend or two out of the year that might be a little on the toasty side, but honestly, the weather here is just so good. I mean, Southern California already has arguably the greatest weather in the world, and then
not arguably.
Yeah,
It does have the greatest weather in the world. That's the main reason why people live in Southern California.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously, the vast majority of calls we get, is people, they want this weather, and they want it badly. And I get it, because it is hard when you really appreciate when you're gone, for a little bit, and you're going, wow, it got way colder in the mornings and way hotter in the afternoon. I mean, and here it's almost always nice.
Yeah, and then of course, let's talk about our little bonus. What's the number 1 reason people don't move to Newport Beach?
I think there's this thing called money or affordability. It's Newport Beach is famously not affordable.
How much is this? I have no earthly idea.
It's definitely on the more pricey side. So, I mean, again, I think if everyone could move to Newport, they certainly would. Surprisingly, there's a bit more demand than supply in Newport. I know it's hard to believe, but it's going to cost you. I mean, it's very expensive. It's, pretty much the highest, at median price point in Orange County as far as the city is concerned. And not that Orange County is cheap in and of itself. We just passed the median price point of $1 million just recently. So for a county that's already not cheap, Newport Beach is very, very not cheap.
Yeah. So that's it. That's our video.
And if you're thinking, wow, Sean, I'm ready to move to Orange County, so what do I do next? What you want to do is you want to give me a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can reach out to us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.